Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of eating creatures, it's time for Victor Allen's new Sportz. Victor Allen's own unique look at sports. Hot, sexy, entertaining. And here's the man that the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here's Vic.
Nobody ever named me Sexual Chocolate. So no one's ever done that.
I was talking to somebody. That's what she called you.
Mm-hmm. See, I told us his name out on the streets.
Okay, nice. I like that. I like
that. That's a rap.
That's right. They said if you rub his head, make a wish, you can go get it. Go on over there and rub it.
Okay, let me stop them before they go any further.
Eeny, meeny, chili, beanie.
Steve, welcome to Do the Sports, you guys. We just got off a topic that I almost wish I didn't have to do sports because the Conspiracy Wednesday, just this last whole conversation about the snow in Antarctica, this whole, if you just watched the segment before.
How Suzette jacked all up my conspiracy.
Just watch it.
She's jacked all my conspiracies.
The conspiracy
I just want to know what your source is.
I can't reveal my sources. You don't reveal none of your sources. I have those special sensitive sources.
All right, I'm gonna leave that alone.
The Hitler stuff and the alien. And
well, here comes some.
Where you got that
well, Vic's going to continue with some sports conspiracies because it's all all conspiracy today.
Mine is just getting you caught up in the wave, man. That's all it is. Welcome to Do Sports, you guys. You know how we do it. We sit back and try to put a finger on things. Now, you know what's going to happen while they're back there. They do this all the time. They get into their back talk. So listen carefully if you hear anything. This is about what's trending and what is hot. And I can tell you right now, the Super Bowl's still going. You know, there's a cat. Well, when I say that, the post-Super Bowl life and the buzz, the trending tweets. And right now, I have to tell you this, you know, Brandon Jacobs actually quotes to Tom Brady, you know, his what they call soulmate, Giselle, says, just be cute and shut up. Now, imagine somebody
said that to his woman?
He referenced her comment because you remember, she actually referenced the wide receivers on the Patriots and the whole thing, and they caught that. So his quote is to say, be cute and shut up.
Ooh.
Don't stop there.
Can you imagine somebody saying that to Suzette?
You know what? She'll backhand you.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I don't know if she'd take it, though.
She won't.
No, she ain't.
It ain't
over.
She's not a fighter. But I'm not going to say she's a lover. I think she is an unknown and valuable source to deal with. Okay,
what does that mean?
I don't know. I just thought I didn't want to say you were a lover. I want to stay away from that. I want to keep you mental. Okay, just stay mental.
There you see. A good idea.
Keep her mental. Keep her mental. Hey, a good idea. You know what, Mario? I told you about Jeremy Lin, the Knicks.
Yes.
Still the buzz. He's still the buzz. The man is sitting up there at that 28-8 outing on the New York Knicks, and I keep saying this. Watch. I don't know if the crowd's going to welcome Baron
because
Davis
the Knicks haven't been doing. You know, actually, overall, the Knicks haven't really asserted themselves like people thought they were going to do too.
Right.
So Jeremy, they're going to cling to him as maybe the hope.
Yes.
Of that new, the new hope.
And they don't mind being forgiven because he's a rookie and they want him to come up. But they need a backup. And so even if Barron comes, it's nice to have him as a backup. And I think that's what's going to happen. Also, Kendrick Perkins says, he's not a LeBron fan. And when you think about it, LeBron has this kind of cooperative, friendly relationship with Tim Tebow. So everybody's jumping on LeBron.
Well, right on.
Yeah, and I'm saying, why hate on LeBron? Is there any, and we're going to get into something else here. Now, I'm going to lead into it because I'm going to hit the Celtic story first. But Forbes came out also with the most hated superstars as it relates to athletes. And we're going to find out if you guys agree. But before we go there, we got to pay respect. And I think, Mario, you basically are going to weigh in on this because not that you're anti-Laker, you're just not a Kobe fan. And I want to see if you want to give this young cat.
Can you move it over? It's like scooting over and shit, like somebody gonna break in the studio.
No, wait. Let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this, Mario, real quick. Paul Pierce, you know who he is, right?
Yes, from Inglewood. Inglewood, California.
Right. Celtic.
Right.
Now, is he on par with our man Larry Bird? Because he just supplanted him as the all-time Celtic scorer.
I think that's a wonderful milestone. No, I don't think he supplants him. But it doesn't detract from that marvelous achievement of his.
Now let me ask you say this: is he Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
because of his NBA championships.
I just think overall, based on his career, he'll end up being Hall of Fame.
So in other words, how come the Celtics?
And this will help it.
Well, let me say this: if you pass up Larry Bird, what should it mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It should mean something. That's why I think, he's had a very solid career.
Right.
And that is a big deal. He's also, they've had some. He's had a championship, right? One, right?
Right.
But still, like I said, it's Hall of Fame. It doesn't mean there's all levels of rankings in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
There's a bunch of people going to be in the Hall of Fame. Robert Ory's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Bunch of people.
6, 7 championships, kind of hard to ignore. Specialists.
Specialists. See, that's what we're saying.
Right.
So, no. But I think it is a huge achievement.
Now, let me ask you this, and closing out on this one, because here's the part that I'm trying to deal with.
I'm trying to make some controversy.
No, I'm not really. I'm really trying to find out why is Paul Pierce getting kind of second fiddle to the all-time scorer and what we call Hall of Famer Larry Bird when Kobe gets most of the buzz over passing Shaq as the all-time Laker scorer. He's gotten way more media buzz.
Different market?
Or is it a younger generation that doesn't
Just
connect
different
with Larry Bird?
I think it's just a different market.
You think so?
Yeah, Boston versus L.A., and that shows you how L.A. is the big market, and we've talked about how these names, people are getting surpassed and stuff because time is moving on.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask, okay, let me just follow this. Suzette, have you heard of Larry Bird?
I've heard of him. Yeah, everybody's heard of Larry Bird.
So
you heard of Big Bird?
I mean,
That's
I
his
don't
brother.
know a lot about it.
Big Bird. You heard of Big Bird? It's the one on Sesame Street.
You know what, Suzette?
That's the one related. That's the related.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's Larry Bird and his cousin Big Bird.
You see what I was doing? I'm gonna pass over this. So I'm gonna see because I was doing something else, and you didn't even have to know any trivia, but he just went and took another.
I want to make sure she knew which bird we talk about.
You're paying her back for the thing that you did with the snow, with the controversy.
It wasn't even, you know what I mean?
I said, Big Bird.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge this.
All right, okay. Now let me go over here. This one, I think this is the subject that's going to get people's opinion. You don't have to know sports.
I have my opinion about it.
See what he's doing. See, it's reversed now.
I'm sorry, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Please do. Please share with us.
I just think that Kobe is just huge. Like, he's a household name, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah,
he's more current. He is current.
Who doesn't know who he is?
Right.
Kobe is a wonderful kind of beef that you get when it's a cow. They give it beer and they massage it.
I know. I've had it.
I've
it
had
the
Kobe.
4 seasons
There you
in
go.
Chicago.
See, oh girl, see, not you didn't ever go to the Mustang?
What's that?
No. Okay, I'm saving you right now. Just don't even ask. Don't ask. Let me just go to the next subject. I'll tell you later. Okay, Suzette.
Yeah.
You're doing good with sports right now. See, Mario's trying to drive you in a different territory.
Right, he's just upset because he had all that alien talk going on and all that.
Okay.
Abominable snowman.
I know him.
No, wait a minute.
I know him.
No. You'll never. You got me when you said seahorses. Okay, that's did it for me.
Those are delicious.
Okay, so let me go over here. I can't wait to hear you guys on this one, and see if you guys are a product of the media. And does anybody deserve this hit on the list? And let me just say this before I close out and go to the next subject.
Wow, A-Rod, really?
Let me say this, Paul, and I'm gonna take this that this is happening. We actually put terms balling, upset, whatever, big pimping for the ladies, let down. Paul Pierce is balling. Yeah, that's it. Now watch this, Suzette. Mm-hmm. Is he big pimping to you, or are you not? Are you unfamiliar with Paul Pierce?
I'm unfamiliar.
So he's going to be.
I don't know who
see, it's not. So he's. You know
he's
what?
from Inglewood. He's from the wood. He's from the wood.
I'm from Chicago.
So you know.
We don't hold that against you.
Okay.
We never hold that against her.
No, we don't. So Paul Pierce is not something for the ladies. No
don't
buzz.
know who he is.
Watch
if
this.
I saw him, I wouldn't say, "Oh, there's so and so."
Now, Paul Pierce has been in the league over 10 years, but you know Chris Humphries, don't you?
Yeah, because of Kim Kardashian.
See, you see what happens? So the Splash wins this one. He leads us in this next topic, and this topic is Forbes. You know, it reports that it has the most hated superstar athletes, and I'm gonna say the name.
Most hated.
Why do they hate Chris Humphries so much?
Well, see, this is what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you the same question.
I thought she done 10.
Whatever.
See, wait. Mario just gave Chris Humphries the whatever. All right, so I don't have to get to him. You gave him the whatever.
I'm supporting Kim. You know, I'm trying to date one of them Kardashian cousins.
See what I'm saying?
I can just save up some money.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. I'll say the name. They're already on the list. Okay, y'all trying. You got.
Why do people hate A-Rod?
Well, see, this is what we're gonna find out.
Because he's got that rod in his name.
Wait a minute, but Suzette, he's gonna set you up. I'm just letting you know he's setting you up. Whatever you do,
I'm not.
he's setting you up. See, you know what? Look at his
Why
face.
do people hate LeBron?
We're gonna find out.
See, that's what I say. Why?
Okay,
Do you
well,
want
wait.
me to just let you do your
No.
segment?
I want you to keep doing this. No, I want you because you're asking the question I was gonna ask. So you don't hate LeBron, do you?
No, I don't hate him. He has a...
And you don't hate Chris.
He's tall.
You don't hate Chris. You have no reason to hate him, right?
I'm neutral on him. I don't really care either way about Chris.
Okay.
Humphries.
Now watch this. What about Michael Vick? You know, he dealt the dog controversy. All that is past now. He's paid his dues. He's still on that list of the most hated. Why?
I know why he's most hated.
Why is that?
Because everyone feels he's so ungrateful.
Wow. Very good answer.
Because he's been blessed with all this talent and he's basically wasted a lot of good years.
Wow. Oh, insightful. Mario, before I even get to you, I'm going to say a couple of more names and then we can come back to it. So she's already given us the point on Michael Vick. What about Tiger Woods, Suzette? Oh.
El
He was
Tigre.
just a chronic cheater. Like, he was just like...
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
What's a little cheating? That's a little bit. That was just a little cheat.
A little.
Every now and
He
then.
had like, 1,000 texts on his phone.
Yeah.
But then who's counting?
Wow.
Who's counting?
Oh, no.
Who's
No, wait a
counting?
minute. See, I think the part that Suzette
Just
is
a
hitting-
number.
Well, watch this, Suzette.
The texts were just outrageous and stupid.
Okay, let me say this, Mario. Who is deserving of more hatred? Tiger Woods or Kobe Bryant?
Tiger Woods.
Oh, why do people hate Kobe?
See, that's my whole point. I'm asking.
Because
That's
the way he treated Vanessa.
See,
Terrible.
see, they won't let it go. Every year,
I'm still thinking
the
about
same
Vanessa.
names. The same names are on
Vanessa,
the
if you
list.
need someone to comfort you, come on over to the studio.
But that just
Vic and
happened.
I'll take you for some fish.
You see what I'm saying?
We'll probably get you some
Some fish.
tilapia.
I'm not even talking about
Y'all
the
ain't so
fish.
deep for no fish.
You don't want to eat fish? I thought you was Jamaican. Don't they eat fish?
You see what's
I
happening?
said you haven't taken me for any fish.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Oh.
about to take you today. Today I'm
No.
about to feed you. I'm about to feed you today. It's going to be a first. Never goodies.
Like you said, you heard it here on New
I'm about
Sports.
to give you something.
I have to warn you guys what
Oh,
New
what, a
Sports
red
is.
lobster?
While they're
See,
going,
why you gotta
they're
say
bantering.
lobster?
See, while they're
Okay?
bantering,
See, Vic, I didn't start it.
I'm saying this.
She fucked up my show.
Where did the word F
Excuse
come in
me.
here? Wait a minute.
She messed up my conspiracy.
Wait a minute.
So you must know
Wait a
Vic's
minute.
segment.
He drops the F word on
I'm
my
sorry,
segment,
I'm
but when you do
sorry.
your conspiracy, it stays clean.
Yeah, you should do like what
She
he
said,
did to you.
she said bad
You
stuff
should
in my
say-
monologue.
Uh-huh, yes, I understand. Just the way Vic did for
Uh-huh.
you.
Right.
Say.
Yes,
You already see,
I understand.
see what he did. And every time you come here, Suzette, doesn't he just jump all on my segment?
Yes.
See?
Yes.
See, you want,
I
you want to do this. No, wait a minute. Hey, you guys, if you haven't figured it out yet, we really don't care about the athletes.
or none of this
You're
shit.
right. We really don't.
We didn't even care about the conspiracy.
right?
Nah,
We don't
not
care
really.
about that.
I care.
All right.
I did care.
Did
I,
you?
I just think when people hate on the athletes, is that rebelling against their success? That's all I want to. Is that it, or they're finding a reason?
I'm still mad at A-Rod for Halle Bet. Was it Halle?
Who?
Did he do Halle? No, he had Madonna. He had too many of the women. A bunch of them. He had a bunch of them.
So
Too
you're
many
right.
of 'em, the
so,
ones.
So wait a minute. Plenty
He-
is a bad thing.
Well, it depends who it is.
Suzette,
If
is,
it's Mario
is
or-
plenty a bad thing? Having more, is it a bad thing?
Because you have
that
some
why
plenties.
people hate
You have
A-Rod?
some plenties. So watch what you say.
You know,
I'm just saying, some people could hold your plenties against you.
What plenties do I have?
You have some plenties. I'm just saying.
you know what? See, I can't. No one's ever going to come to this sports show because there's a certain vernacular that's not being communicated consistently. And you're not helping, Mark, because you don't help your co-host. You let her sit out there and just wing
I
it.
can't help her.
All right, let me just go back to this. Who is really deserving of the most hated?
Who do you hate the most?
You know what? I don't.
See,
I don't
thank
hate.
you, Suzette.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
Nobody.
No, because I think the part that it's going to always be here. You're going to have sports, and you have to have somebody that dislike and hate, and I think that's always been there. I think the media just knows how to hype it up more. That's all.
A superhead with me. That's who I don't like.
You see, you know what?
Corinne superhead.
See, you see what I'm saying? See,
What's
nobody's
wrong? How
following.
did you drag her into
Because
No
she's
one-
always kiss and tell.
What does she have to do with this?
She was with athletes. She was kissing and telling.
See what see?
But what does she have to do with the list?
Well, he said, who do we hate?
Here.
Right, and see
On this list.
on the
Why you
list.
kind of confuse me?
See what he's doing? My time is up because they can't figure out the direction everything was going in.
So is that it for sports?
It's going to be it for sports. Why? I can't do anything.
That's Victor
He
Allen's
killed
New
me.
Sports. Suzette Thomason obviously knows about that.
Hey, great job,
That's so cold.
See you next week.
That's cold.
See you next week. That's terrible. See you next week.